Keep the fit. Yes, sir. I'm back, baby. So what is up, guys? My name's Pancho and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really sorry that I haven't posted in a long time because, mid-year happened and so sagabal to my YouTube dream, I mean, I just want to make videos, but I gotta study,
And that's on period.
Anyways, I'm back, and in this video, I'm gonna show you some styling tips and some advice on how to appear taller than how you actually are. This video is dedicated to all you short kings and queens out there. Jesus Christ, ang init. So before nyo kawain in the comments, Pancho, you're not so short naman ah. Pancho, pa-video-video ka dyan, pa-tips-tips ka dyan, pero you're tall naman ah. Thank you, but wait, let me explain. I'll give you a story. So one time, kasama ko yung mga friends ko, nagre-review kami, tapos naisipan namin kumain sa area 2. Nag-park kami sa may bandang Minom doon. Tapos nung palakad kami pabalik, may nakita ko matangkad na figure. Nakita ko si Kobe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, not Kobe Bryant, but si Kobe Paras. And I was like, so starstruck kasi like, so tall. I mean, isn't he like 6'3", 6'5"? I don't know. Honestly, it kind of made me feel a little bit short compared to him. And I was thinking in the back of my mind, man, why can't I be as tall as him? Those feelings are valid, but if you think about it, height is mostly based on genetics and we can't really change much about it. But what we can change is how we present ourselves, and it's in the way we dress. So doon ako inspiration para gumawa ng video na ganito. I have six styling tips that you can use as well, but short disclaimer, they will not make it hard, they just can make it hard. They're just based from my personal experience and from what I've searched online. I just really wanted to share them with you and I'm not claiming them as my own. And with that said, just sit back, relax, and the first styling tip that we'll be going through is fixing your posture. Body language is really important when you're trying to present yourself, and one way with doing that is to fix your posture. So I'll give you an example. In this clip, I mean, siguro, hindi ba unflattering tignan? It just doesn't look nice to look at. It's not also the most anatomically correct. And not just that, it loads a lot of stress on your back and on your neck as well. It could further cause health problems in the future. Yes, certified doctor. So a simple fix of straightening your back, then rolling your shoulders back and lining your neck, your spine, and puffing your chest a little bit so slightly can create a big difference.
Bring your chin slightly forward and then slightly down and look at the difference that makes.
And I guess this side-to-side comparison explains it all. So standing straight and sitting straight can definitely create the illusion of length. And what's good about this tip is it's not just for short people, it's for everyone. Even tall people can use this as well. So the next styling tip is to check the fit and the proportion of your clothes. Tailor your clothes to your body type. I mean, pwede mo actually ipa-tailor talaga if you have the capacity to, but as much as possible, let's try not to spend extra money on tailoring by just picking the right fit and proportion to your body type. Like, let's say I'm wearing this polo shirt. Di ba parang ang luwang? It's like 2 sizes bigger than me. So I think it would look a lot better if I wear something na mas fit sa body type.
Oh my God!
And that's by trimming the fat. Trimming the fat, ano yun? It just means of cutting loose fabric around the chest, the biceps, and the triceps area. Tipong hindi ka parang nalulunod sa damit mo. And for pants that have a wider leg opening, such as my Levi's 501s, maybe reduce it to a more tapered look, or just pick out pants that have a more taper or more slimmer look. So they hug the legs a lot better, they look a lot more fit, and mas sleek yung appearance tignan when you're just walking around. And lastly, when tucking in your shirt, avoid natin na may nagbi-billow out. I'm gonna talk about tucking in later in the next part of the video, so stay tuned for that. Next naman ay yung proportion. I'll just keep this short. Does it look nice for me? It's like very narrow arms and really small wrists to wear like a huge bust down watch.
Boy,
No, it doesn't, right? Maybe you could choose a smaller watch or maybe just fit your accessories to your body type. If you have a narrow face, wear narrow glasses. And if you have skinny fingers, such as mine, maybe you could choose more minimalistic, more smaller rings para hindi mo kang masyadong malaki o masyadong bulky. Basta it doesn't look weird. If you have the fit and the proportions in check, you'll feel a lot comfortable. And it can give you confidence, legit. Confidence talaga yung magdadala dito. Kahit pumalit ka, kung kaya mo naman dalhin, game over. So the next tip is to wear monochromatic and low contrasting outfits. This creates a solid line from your head to your shoes, and basically it gives a more streamlined appearance overall by avoiding contrast. Ano yun? Let's give it this way. So I have an outfit here that's an all black outfit compared to me wearing a white shirt, black trousers, and some white sneakers. And if you simplify it, parang siyang isang mahabang black rectangle, yung first outfit. Whereas yung second outfit, parang 3 blocks siya. White on top of black on top of white. In my opinion, the first outfit looks a lot more continuous because it isn't broken or chopped into segments or parts, thus giving the appearance of it being longer. Maintain niya yung vertical line. It doesn't squish you up or blocks you up.
Stop it. Get some help.
You need to avoid breaking your outfit into sections. This goes in with socks, especially contrasting socks. The goal is to lengthen. But if you wear white socks with like some black trousers, for example, such as in this clip, it just segments you into like little parts. And makikita mo kung saan yung ankles mo eh. So like, makikita mo saan yung tapering ng pants. So it cuts you up into these pieces. This also goes for belts as well. Because if you wear, for example, a white belt with some black pants, makikita mo kasi kung saan yung waistline mo. Makakat yung part mo into bottom and top. So, gusto mo streamline yung appearance, wear maybe a black belt with your black pant. It's to avoid the harsh line at your waist. My fourth tip is probably my most favorite tip because I've been doing this for a very long time. And it's to tuck in. Legit, nagbago mundo ko. Tucking in your shirt visibly highlights where your waistline is. And it gives the illusion that your legs are a lot longer than they actually are. Overall then, it really just smartened up your whole outfit. And in just one move, it's that simple. You just have to tuck your shirt in. Tignan nyo to. I'm wearing a shirt, really boring, but when you tuck it in, voila. Instant guapo. Or maganda. So whenever you're given the chance, tuck your shirt in. There are many ways to tuck in. But I'll show you 3 ways on how to tuck in your shirt. So the first one is a firm tuck, where the shirt is fully tucked na masikip. This is really good for more classier or more formal looks. I personally think this type of tuck looks better when you're wearing more high-waisted trousers or even jeans with a higher rise. The second is a semi-full tuck. This is probably my favorite type of tuck because it's the one that I usually do, and it's basically the firm tuck, but you loosen or you jut out and stretch some of the sides of the shirt. You leave some of the material overhanging. It's a bit more casual and a lot more laid back than usual, and one of the more common ways on how people tuck in their shirts overall. And lastly is the French tuck. It's a lot simpler than it sounds. Basically, gagawin mo lang is yung casual semi-full tuck, tapos tuck in the front of your shirt into your waistband. As in yung harap lang and leave your shirt on top. This is very casual and laid back, but it highlights your waistline still. In my opinion, it looks a lot more better when you French tuck with like nice fitting jeans, for example. Overall, you can play around with whatever tuck in you want. It just depends on the occasion and the style that you're going for. But remember to keep in check your proportions and how it complements your body type as well. In connection with tucking in, this tip focuses mainly on the rise of your trousers. There are mainly 3 types of rises. The low rise, which sits on like low or around below your hips. The medium rise, which is around the belly button area. And the high rise, which is high or above the hips. You can also pause at this table so you can easily visualize them. Speaking of high-rise pants, and one way to lengthen your look, especially your legs, is to wear a lot more high-waisted trousers. Because it creates an illusion of having longer legs and having a higher waistline on where it actually is. I'm not saying na puro high-waisted trousers ang susuotin mo, but you know, keep it balanced. So a general rule of thumb is if you have a shorter legs and a longer torso, maybe you can opt for high-rise. And if you have longer legs or shorter torso, maybe you can opt for a mid-rise or pwede rin naman high-rise. I would generally stay away from low-rise because it's below your waist and it's not really the goal when your goal is to make yourself look a lot more taller.
It's popping.
And for my last tip is to check on your footwear. Specifically, shoes that have like a little bit of a height to them. Basically, that have a chunkier sole. Some good examples of these. One here is my Doc Martens 1461 Monos. As you can see, may height sila to them. Some other examples are some Chelsea boots, combat boots. I don't own any of those at the moment. Hello. Pwede rin naman sneakers. There are a lot of sneakers in the market that have a higher sole to them, such as Air Force Ones, Air Maxes, the Yeezy 700s. They are very versatile because you can wear them with whatever you want, and also they give you a little bit of a boost to them. The platform size depends on you. It also depends on the outfit that you're wearing, kung bagay ba siya, and at what sole height ka comfortable wearing.
But like if he comes through in like these, homeboy's gonna like.
So just to give you a heads up, I'm not saying that you should do these, but these are just the tips that I've learned. So use what works for you. Remember that there's so much more stuff in life that you can control. The way you dress, your fitness, your relationships with people, your academics, for example. I think you should focus more of your energy on those instead of dwelling on that one aspect of your life, which is your height. Your clothes don't define you. Your height doesn't define you. Do whatever the you want, kung saan ka comfortable, and what makes you happy. Just to add to this video, I've been watching some movies recently. I want to share some of the ones that I watched over the past few weeks. So here they are right now. That concludes my video. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe. And that's about it. If you have any further questions about the video because I'm rambling, just message me or give me a DM on Instagram. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.